Hello everyone, I'm back with another taking my braids down video because for some reason people enjoy watching these. So I'm like, as long as I have the braids, why not record me taking them down? Because the process can be a little tedious, but I'm ready. Welcome to La Vida Rosa. I'm your host Pinky, and today I will be taking my braids down. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into this video. So my braids have been up for about a month and a half. I would have been took these braids down, but thank God I had braids during this time period. Like, I can't really talk about why, but I had like family emergencies and I just really didn't even have time to do my hair. And plus I was kind of under the weather myself, so I just didn't have time to do my hair. So these braids were a lifesaver, but now that things are getting back on track, it's time for them to come down. Yeah, month and a half. I usually don't keep braids up for over a month. A month is pushing it, honestly. And also, if you haven't seen my video of me putting these braids up, if you would like to know the color, I will leave a card up above. I don't know what that alarm was for. I'm gonna try this whole card thing and put a link to the video me installing these braids above, and then I'll also leave it in the link in the description because I cannot remember. It's been a while. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut. I believe my hair does not come past this little arm braid part, so you know, I'm not gonna cut up here, no ma'am. Sorry, I was just trying to give myself some thumbnails real quick. But I'm actually gonna cut down here because I don't think my hair comes down there, especially not in the front. And I have a little bag here to put all the hair in. One day I'm gonna do like a little bob. See, I need to get the ones that are around the same length. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not cutting my hair, y'all, because if I cut my hair, I'm gonna be real mad. So maybe I'll do like this length next time. Maybe that'll be kind of cute. So this time around, when I take my braids down, usually when I take my braids down, like, let me go ahead and take one down. And as you can see, my hair still looks very moisturized, and it actually feels very moisturized. That's because even though it's been up for a while, I still moisturize my hair before I braid it. And braiding your hair is doing nothing but locking in moisture. So if you moisturize it good enough, your hair will still be soft and moisturized by the time you take it down. So people always freak out by how much my hair sheds, but you got to realize that first of all, my hair sheds a lot. Second of all, it's been like a month and a half. This is like a month and a half of shedding, so I'm gonna have a lot of shedding. It's gonna be a big ball of hair by the end of this, so don't be shocked and startled and thinking I'm gonna be bald. I'm fine. I shed hair all the time and I still have plenty. But one thing I normally do is I'll like comb out the roots, because you always get a lot of shed hair and build up right here. It's kind of gross when you think about it, but I mean, that's just, it is what it is. I would just do it dry on dry hair, and people told me like, don't do that, you're breaking your hair. And they were like, well, you should use oil instead. And so this time around, I'm gonna use oil. I'm gonna see if there's any difference. This peppermint oil is the only, it's like spray oil I have, so I'm gonna use that and just spray it on my roots and on the shed hair to loosen everything up and make it easier to maybe I should bring this closer so y'all can see it. Can y'all see? Well, I forgot I redid the front of my hair, so there might not be as much shed hair right here, but it still should be some. I will admit that the hair like the buildup, it really did ease out much better doing it this way, you know. Plus my hair is enjoying this peppermint oil, because if you didn't, in case you didn't know, peppermint oil is good for itchy scalp. So it just feels good, girl. So that's how much shed hair I got from one. Okay, as you can see, this one is a little bit older. You can see the growth. Yay. That's why we love braids, because it gives our hair a chance to grow without us bothering it. And yeah, we love braids. Braids is a nice little break for our hair. And that's one of the main reasons, because of all the new growth we get. I'm gonna be ready to touch up my hair in a minute, but as you can see, this older braid still luscious, still moisturized, but you can see that little buildup it has right there. So we want to get rid of that buildup. Put a little bit of oil right there, and I'm gonna start from the end. Whenever you comb your hair, you always start from the end. And usually I would never use a small tooth comb to comb this thick hair I got. But my hair is pretty much already detangled. I detangled my hair before I braided it, so it's pretty much detangled already. The thing I'm combing out right now is the shed hair and any buildup. And for those who don't know, I do this because if I just took my braids down and washed my hair, the shed hair and the buildup on the roots would get matted, and I would basically have like little dreads right here at the roots, and it would almost be impossible for me to get them out. Trust me, I've done that to myself a couple of times and freaked out and thought I would have to cut my hair off. Thank God people were there and were patient with me, my grandmother, to comb all of that out. But I've been through the fire, so I know better than to leave that in there before I wash it. And yeah, I think I got all the shed hair out. Y'all, I got plenty of dandruff, so don't judge it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my head, and then I'll be right back. Clearly all the braids are down. This is my wild fro. This is kind of how it looks when it's blown out, and this is how much hair that I lost, which is really honestly not as much as I thought. Not as much as last time. Maybe there's something to putting a little oil on your roots. Maybe you don't have to lose as much hair. So I did kind of ball it, smash it down a little bit, so it doesn't look as big as it did before, but still not as much. So yeah, now at this point I'm going to wash my hair. So that was my opinion before I washed my hair. While I was washing my hair, I noticed I had a lot more shed hair come out. So I'm guessing the oil just made it more slippery, and I wasn't able to get out all the shed hair that I would have had I not used the oil. So I really had about the same amount of shed hair, because the rest of it just came out whenever I was detangling my hair after I washed it. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I threw that in there, because I don't know if there was a true difference using oil. Quick little length check. All right, time for me to wash this. I do not feel like it. It's 10:45 and I gotta go to church tomorrow. Why did I choose tonight to do this? I don't know, but here we go. Okay, y'all, so I really thought that my camera was recording when I washed my hair, but it actually was not. So this is my hair after I washed it, and I'm about to do some cornrows. Nothing to see here, people. I just wanted to like show y'all the outcome. I wanted to show y'all the process, what I do afterwards, but my camera died, so sorry about that. But yeah, my hair feels so fresh and so clean. It's very soft. If you want to know what I actually do after I wash my hair, I actually have a video that I will link down below that shows the entire process. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.